I think it's on. I'm pretty sure it's on. It has a red light. No, it's not on. I'm gonna press it again. Hello, I'm Abby Jewett and I am a writer. I have been trying to start a writing vlog of some kind, or a writing advice blog, for a very long time on YouTube. Since 2018, so right now is 2024, halfway through 2024, that's upwards of 6 years. I actually started a YouTube channel with my best friend Abby, also Abby, but she writes her name with Abby with an E, so you can check out our videos. They're actually pretty fun. I loved doing that, but I kind of abandoned Abby. Life got busy, and sorry, Abby. So I really started this vlog because my husband told me to. I've been talking for many years about starting a writing vlog that covers my writing projects that I'm currently doing, and also just kind of a snippet into my daily life, because I really love connecting with people, and I think it would be a really important thing for me to have a recollection, be able to catalog my life on a day-to-day basis, because a lot of things are happening and I want to stay accountable to myself and my writing. My characters are really important to me and my projects are really important to me. I'm kind of hoping that I can find a writing community of like-minded writers here to keep me accountable, but also to find other people who are doing similar things that I am. So a little bit of explanation about who I am and my writing journey and why I am here. I majored in English actually because I wanted to become a writer. So I have been writing since 2013, so a little over a decade now. And my first book was about a girl with wings who went to a academy with other students who are like her, who have magical powers like X-Men. So I was really into X-Men and James Patterson's Maximum Rise series. It really inspired me to write about characters with wings and characters who also had really strong convictions about life. So that was my first book that I wrote. And then my second one is actually, if you are coming from Wattpad, you might know. It's called Seize the Day. So Seize the Day is about an agoraphobic heroine who's afraid of the world and hates everybody. And so she then has to save the royal family and then eventually save the world in later books. So yeah, that's kind of where I come in. I write really bitchy characters. Sometimes they're unlikable. I've gotten much better at that many years down the road, but that beginning in writing those stories and also writing them for Wattpad, which I have the entire trilogy. It's still being finished. The last book in the trilogy is being posted on Wattpad. It's all there. So I have been in the public limelight, I guess, if you call Wattpad that, for a little over a decade now, but I'm really wanting to kind of start a vlog to get back out there, to get more out there. And yeah, so after that, I really wanted to enter publishing, and publish books, and I actually majored in English graduated in 2018. And then I wanted to continue my education, and so I got a master's in creative writing and publishing, and that sounds really intimidating, like I know what I'm talking about and woohoo, I'm a publishing expert. That's not exactly the case, but I do know a lot of behind the scenes, so I do have the expertise in knowing how to write scenes, what characters to use. I've written over, how many books is it? Over like 7 books now. I'm currently in the process of writing 2. And one of my projects was actually my master's thesis. I'm currently writing right now. So Project Hollow, as we'll call it, is a urban fantasy that covers 4 teens as they try to uncover the secrets of a mystical evil forest. So one of the character's sisters has gone missing a year ago, and then there's a sudden murder, and they all think it's interconnected. So they are trying to uncover the secret of Hollow Grove. So it's pretty exciting, and that's something that I did for my master's thesis. And I also added a serial killer in my in Project Hollow. So I have this issue with because as a fantasy writer, Project Hollow was originally just a contemporary novel. It didn't have any magic in there, and I was like, I'm freaking bored, and so I added an evil forest, and then I added a serial killer. So I can't write normal stories for whatever reason, except Project Summer, which is my next one that I want to talk about that I'm currently working on. I started this last year, actually, and Project Summer is about a Minnesota girl who goes to her parents' hometown where they have a condo, and she's renovating that condo, but for the summer. But she finds out that the Airbnb next door has some new tenants or renters, whatever you call that, for the summer, and it's the most famous boy band. So she's kind of like the girl next door renovating this cool 1960s condo, and there's a boy band next door, and they're by the lake, and it has a lot of summer vibes, and it's not exactly fluffy because I added a stalker in there because, again, I have issues. I can't keep things too boring. I have to add some element of utter terror to my stories, but whatever. So that's been fun, and that's actually a current work in progress. So I'm still finishing writing that. Project Hollow versus Project Summer. Project Hollow is fully written. It just needs some revision. And if you see me like going like this and like this, my cat Fergus, of course, is trying to get into my space, and I'm gonna let him this time so he can say hello. He wants affection, and you know, that's okay. I'll keep you here, you guys, my bookers. Anyway, so those are my stories that I'm currently working on, and I really hope to be working on them and show this vlog as I am working on them. Because it's really exciting, and I hope that you will join me, because one of the reasons, this really just proves my point, I really love Fergus. But I'll keep you here because I think that he's such a good egg. Except he's gonna do, yep. Okay, how about you? Yeah, so in January of 2024, my husband was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, otherwise known as ALL, but it's a type of blood cancer. So in the past 5 months now, yeah, it's almost 5 months to the day. In the past 5 months, I have, our lives have been kind of turned upside down. And when it concerns writing, it's very difficult to write through grief, or write through depression, or write through something that is just outright horrifying. And this vlog, I'm hoping to connect with other people who are also struggling to write through really difficult times. So in part, it's kind of a therapy to me to connect to other people. And as you can see, I am emotionally stunted. I don't do well with negative emotion, and so I just laugh through it, because what else are you gonna do? Life sucks. So I'm hoping that this series, this vlog, will help you if you're struggling to write, and kind of be an inspiration to you. And I'm hoping that you will join me as I'm writing through being a cancer caregiver, you know, because it comes with its own set of awful things. So yeah, because I'm currently about to head off to my husband's hospital room to kind of sit with him and keep him company, but also support him. I just got a text message that he's not doing so great today. So yesterday he got a bone marrow transplant, which, if you know anything about leukemia or blood cancers, a bone marrow transplant essentially gives the donee, the person who's getting the bone marrow transplant, a new immune system to be able to fight off the cancer cells that are within the blood itself. So these side effects from that can be pretty horrifying. Part of my writing is actually going to be done in hospital rooms. So where I write, it might be at home. I can't stay overnight, so I am driving every single day to the hospital to keep my husband company, just be with him. And I'm working full-time as well. So, and we have 3 cats, which you've only seen one, Fergus. So yeah, so it's kind of a weird start to my writing vlog, but you know what the hell? That's kind of why I titled my YouTube channel as Do It, Jew It, because life is far too short to think about doing something for like 5 years and then never get to it. I'm not about that life anymore. Share with me your goals in the comments. What are you working on? What do you want to work on? And yeah, like the video if you found this helpful, and subscribe for more so you can get some updates. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. I don't know, people usually go like, I'll see you in the next video. Whee! And then, but my hand's kind of ugly. Give me a second. This is Zelda. Give me a second. Her belly's cute. Okay, I got this. I got this. I'm gonna put you on your side, baby. Okay. She trusts me, so this is okay. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright. I'll see you in the next video. So let's say hello from a word from our sponsors, Fergus and Fergus's butthole. Show everybody your butt.